What's going on, you guys? I got a question for the boxing community. I would like you guys to leave a comment in the comment section for those who listen to this video. Tell me your thoughts on this. I now understand that there's a business part of boxing, and I understand that everyone seems to have an agenda, but it seems to me like it's taboo to want to see the best fights, to see the best fight the best. You get told to, just be patient, or, he's on the wrong side of the street, or he's under the wrong, just all kinds of shit now. All kinds of really big hurdles to prevent a fight. That's just what it sounds like to me. Because it's been shown to us, even in this era, that when two guys that really want to fight each other on two quote unquote sides of the street, different network companies, for those who don't understand what that means, the fights will happen. Wilder Fury proved it. Ramirez Hooker proved it. Somebody just got to, But when it comes to certain fighters like the Triple G's of the world, well, now Triple G, people see what Triple G for what he is, but the AJ, the Triple G's, the Errol Spences, those guys can do no wrong. You got hell for one Triple G to fight an Andre Ward, or even an Erislandy Lara, or either those guys to get beat up and he'll knock him out in the first round, or they don't bring nothing to the table, right? That was the story with Triple G. They didn't bring nothing to the table, or how many tickets does he sell and all this shit. Same thing with AJ. He don't sell any tickets. He's the A side and all this crazy shit, right? You could blame Floyd Mayweather for it. This whole little business boxing shit. The fans got caught way too much into the business. They've been conditioned to protect their favorite fighters using the business, instead of just being fans of the sport. It's easier for me because I'm just a fan of the sport, man. I'm not about to sit here, and I do understand sometimes business comes into play, but when you're in the same weight class, you guys at the same point of your careers. Now, I can see if it was a prospect looking to face a world champion talking shit, like, come on, dude, you got to show us something first. But when you two guys that's both champions, you're pretty much at the same point of your careers. And to me, there's really no reason why you shouldn't be fighting. You got, PBC not recognizing WBO as a title. And it just seems convenient that once Terrence Crawford got that belt, that's when you guys decided to not recognize WBO as a belt. You show all these other champions on the banner. Chad Pacquiao wasn't even a real champion. He was the regular champion at the time. You had him on there. You didn't have Bud on there. Now, I get it. He's not a PBC fighter. Guys, see, the thing is, man, and this is what I don't like, Timothy Bradley, he came out, and I don't agree with shit Timothy Bradley be talking about. I did like his last commentary, Andre Ward and Nakatani fight. I think he did a good job. It seemed like he's getting better. But I don't agree with a lot of shit he be on. He's a company man. We all see it. But when he was on his little rant about Errol Spence ducking Terrence Crawford, I agreed with him. And a lot of people labeled him Uncle Tom and whatnot just because of that. They hold Errol Spence in a high standard. I mean, it's almost like Errol Spence is a god, and he can do no wrong. He get the same type of. It was the same thing with the Triple G and his fans and AJ and his fans. This is the same thing. Excuse me. With Errol Spence and his fans, it's the same exact thing. I know because I sat there and combated these dudes in these fucking comment sections and shit. I argue with these type of guys. So it's almost like deja vu for me when I'm arguing with an Errol Spence fanboy about some shit that Errol Spence said that sounded really suspect. You know what I'm saying? It's almost taboo. And then these same type of guys make me feel like, damn, am I wrong for wanting to see the best fight the best? Am I wrong for wanting to see if Terrence Crawford truly is a all-time great? Is it wrong for me to want to see if Errol Spence is that dog like everybody, I mean, I don't get it twisted. I think Errol Spence is a very good fighter, But when you got a guy that's actually looking to fight you, these guys don't want to fight those guys. You know, you got Triple G did the same thing. Whenever he was sitting there trying to pull up guys from 154 and pick up guys off the couch who's been sitting on the couch for 2 years. It was cool when he was fighting those guys, but when he wants to fight somebody else, and when somebody wants to fight him, he didn't want no smoke with him. Oh, that's too much for me. No, he'll duck the fight altogether. He got a pass for it. It's the same thing with Errol Spence. And the bad thing, I like Errol Spence. I like his attitude. He seemed like a real chill guy. He just seemed like a thorough guy. But he said a lot of things to where I got to hold him accountable for it, because that's just in type of situation that he's in. He's a fighter, you know. He's an athlete. He's an Olympian. He's a top level athlete. So when you go around talking about man down and free smoke, I'm looking for all the smoke, I'm trying to fight everybody, I hold you accountable. I look forward to seeing you do that. You know, not to say Sean Porter isn't a good fight, but you did come out and say Sean Porter can't sell at a family diner. I'll make him wait for Pacquiao, but now you fight Sean Porter. You know, you completely dissed the man, dissed him. And the thing is, fans, they don't. It sucks for guys like Sean Porter. Sean Porter, he don't get the support and love that I think he should get, considering how hard he fights. And, you know, he's a real, you know, Sean Porter's an all-around good guy. He lays it all out in the ring. He got one of the best resumes in that weight class, but he just don't get that love. You know, nobody's giving him a chance in this fight against Errol Spence at all whatsoever. Of course, I think Errol Spence will win also, but I'm not counting Sean Porter out at all in the slightest. He can actually go out there and play spoiler and ruin everything. And that's why I said that Errol Spence needs to fight Terrence Crawford now. Strike while the iron's hot. You know, if you're confident you can beat him, then beat him. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't beat around the bush. You know, like I said, a lot of people don't even like hearing this. I'm not even saying nothing controversial. A lot of people just don't like hearing it. And it was the same thing with the Golovkin fans. It was the same thing with the AJ fans, and now it's the same thing with the Errol Spence fans. You know, he's essentially doing the same thing Keith Thurman was doing to him. He's doing it to Bud. I thought Errol Spence was going to be the guy to break the mold, break this little A side, B side, and pick who I want. I thought he was going to break that mold, but he went right along with it as soon as he got that belt from Kell Brook. So I was actually kind of disappointed in that. Once I really started to notice that he started saying certain things and started playing a business role, I was pretty disappointed in that. Because the way I feel it, if you are already a top guy, if you do what you're supposed to do, you're going to get paid anyway. You know what I'm saying? If you do what you're supposed to do, you fight the best fights, you're going to be, But I find it pretty ridiculous that Timothy Bradley got condemned and shitted on just because he wanted to see the best fights. Roy Jones said the same thing. Naseem Richardson said the same thing. I'm saying the same thing. I guess we all buck dancing jigaboos then, right? Just because we want to see Errol Spence fight Bud. Does that even make sense? That I'm a sellout, or that Timothy Bradley's a sellout because he wants to see another brother fight another brother to see who's the best. Two of the best guys in the sport, two of the best guys in their weight class. Keith Thurman's out of the picture now. He's totally out of the picture. Pacquiao, he has no intentions on fighting Errol Spence. None at all whatsoever. No intentions. He's looking to fight Mikey or Danny next. So that leaves Errol Spence with Bud Crawford. Now he told us he ain't leaving 147 without facing Bud, but I guess we'll have to see. They say be patient, but we was patient on the AJ Wilder fight, and look what happened. We was patient on the Jerry Hurd Jermell Charlo fight, and look what happened. Upset happened. That's what happened. These guys need to fight soon. They need to fight next after Crawford. I don't know if Crawford's having his mandatory fight in October or not. Maybe they're waiting for Errol Spence to fight to see what he wants to do. Maybe they're just going to wait it out. Maybe. But it's all up to Errol Spence if he wants to face Bud. And I wonder if the fans are really going to hold him to that, man. Now, I know certain people got their little channels going because of certain fan bases, and they really count on these fan bases to stick around and stuff. So, but me, I just want to see the best fight the best, man. It's so much easier that way. You know, I'm not doing it for the likes. I'm not doing it for the views. I'm not doing it for anything. I'm doing it because I want to see the best fight the best. And that's taboo nowadays. Guys like me get condemned and shitted on, and boxing fans come to you with this business shit. Boxing businessmen, fanagers. You know, not managers, fanagers, and boxing businessmen come to me with this bullshit, talking about be patient. You know, it's just business. Oh, he was on the wrong side of the street. I wish Spence never even said that bullshit. Because now it is two sides of the street because he said it. And everything he says is golden, like he's God. He need to retract that statement and say, I'll fight Bud next after Sean Porter. I feel more confident this fight was happening if he said that. You know what I'm saying? Not maybe 2020. If he came out and said, you know what, I'm fighting Bud after I beat Sean Porter, I'm going for Terrence Crawford next. I feel a lot more confident that this fight will happen if he said something like that, but he ain't saying anything like that. He's saying everything but that. You know, he's using Bob Arum, and a lot of people don't like Bob Arum, and I get it. I understand why. Bob Arum prevented a lot of fights from happening, but so did Eddie Hearn, so did fucking Al Heyman. They prevented fights too. They advised certain fighters not to fight that guy, or they stopped the fight from happening. So, like I said, to me, it seems like Top Rank been the only ones pushing for this fight. Will we get it? I don't know, because everybody hates Bob Arum. You know, Bob Arum personally went to these people's houses and said, fuck you. He ran over there and had some of his goons come over there and bash y'all cars up with baseball bats. You know what I'm saying? Old ass Bob. Old man Bob. I don't even take Bob Arum seriously, me personally. You know what I'm saying? I understand why everybody don't like him. I understand it. I get it. But he genuinely seems to want this Errol Spence fight. He said he'll play everything 50-50 down the middle. Fox and ESPN are two of the biggest networks in the world. ESPN is the biggest sports network in the world. Fox is one of the biggest networks in the world. They're both owned by Disney. So the money is there for the fight. I don't know how much money these dudes or Errol Spence trying to get out of this fight, but it's going to be what it's going to be. It's a fight that the fans want to see. And am I wrong for wanting to see it? Am I wrong from wanting to see it now before later? Am I wrong for not wanting another AJ Ruiz type of situation to prevent another big fight with Wilder or some shit? Upsets do happen. Sean Porter could very well go out here and ruin everything. Why? Because he tried to take the easy route. And the boxing guys wasn't happy with that. Like, subscribe, Hodge Boy. Peace out.